always listen to your bartender if she tells you not to go home with that crazy bitch. Okay? It's not because we're not trying to let you get laid. It's because we know that you're in for it with this person. Okay? Now, I hate this bitch so bad, and you're gonna hate her too by the end of this story. Now, when I first met her, I didn't know how crazy she was. Yes, she looked crazy. Yes, her name is a crazy female name. And yes, she had that like look in her eye. But my friend started dating her. And he was pretty spittin', like they liked each other and they started fucking, you know. And within 30 days, all of a sudden she's pregnant. Okay. Now, out of curiosity, I just asked, oh, were you there when she took the pregnancy test? Not thinking much of it. And he said, no. I said, okay, are you sure she's pregnant? Fuck. And he's like, yeah, she went to the doctor and she came back with ultrasound photos. He shows me the ultrasound photos and it literally has her name and date on the bottom with like a little P fucking baby or whatever. And I'm like, damn, she's really fucking pregnant. Crazy, right? And she's a mom. Okay. And so they told the 5-year-old child that this boy is going to be a big brother. All of this. Now, about another 30 days goes by and she has a miscarriage. Now, the circumstances around the miscarriage are really weird because normally when you have a miscarriage, you have to go get cleaned and all that stuff. She didn't. She went shopping in Sac with him right like the day of, and it was just weird. And then I was like, what doctor does she go to? Because this is just a strange situation. He told me the doctor, and then me being crazy as I am, I called the doctor's office. They never heard of her. Okay? I was like, okay. So I pulled my friend aside and I was like, hey, I don't know, but I think she's fucking lying about some shit, right? Then her husband, ex-husband, baby daddy, comes into the bar. And I'm telling him the situation, like kind of like roundabout, not details, but I'm just like, so how did it go with your ex? And he's like, oh, she's fucking crazy. And I was like, well, this just happened, my friend, and blah, blah. And he said, oh, she fakes pregnancies all the time. I'm like, what do you mean she fakes pregnancies all the time? And he said that she's done this 4 times. What she does is she says she's pregnant. She pushes for an abortion. She takes the money from the guy. If the guy's like, no, I don't want to have an abortion, then she has to pretend to have a miscarriage. How fucking psycho are you that you do this? And you brought your child involved in it. Now, I'm like, what the fuck? The ultrasound photos, right? She downloaded that shit off the internet. This all came out because my friend went to her and said, I want to go to the doctor with you. And she said, no. And he's like, are you lying? Like, and confronted her straight up about it. She cried and said, yes, she was lying. Her reasoning was because she didn't know how into her he was. So she wanted to say this to see if he really liked her. Now this bitch just gives all women a very bad name, okay? And she continues, like in life, to be a shitty piece of shit person. About a year later, she comes into the bar with another dude. And, okay, I remember everything and I remember you and I hate you. So I'm like, oh no, you get the fuck out. I am not serving you. And I knew the guy and I know his family. So I'm like, hey, by the way, she's fucking crazy. She's going to get pregnant on you. Just so you know, she did this to my friend. Oh my, I embarrassed the fuck out of her and they left. And he did not heed my warning. He stayed with her. And I feel like she got pregnant out of spite because she really did get pregnant with twins. Yeah. And now these kids, poor kids, have to deal with this psycho mom. And he's in a custody war. She's been in and out of jail. I mean, it's just terrible. But anyways, regardless of this crazy bitch, women are out there and doing this. So if you're one night stand or someone that you just started dating, you don't know how crazy she is, make sure she's really pregnant if she says she is. And listen to your bartender. If she says, don't go home with the crazy bitch,